Sanford Stadium in Palo Alto. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors and the Stanford Cardinal. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, Coach Chang told me before the game he is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Hawaii's offense will have the football first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Here's a hit, and it's a sack.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Rush is on him. Breaks loose. On the move at the 30. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Now, on the third play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We've got to rattle him. We've got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
And the Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down,
hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Rainbow Warriors have their offense in high gear. On the ground, it's Barfield. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll run it again.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the 3rd down, and they get the 1st down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a 3rd down stop.
Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barfield. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the 1st drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
Unloads quickly. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. We'll get a stoppage in play here as there's an injured Rainbow Warrior. That is a senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Pressure coming. Buried before he could blink.
Well, they take a sack right down by the goal line, guys, and I think the route concept really didn't help the quarterback out there. Normally you're thinking this is going to be a quick hitter, get the ball out of his hands fast, but that was a very slow developing route concept. I think that's the biggest reason he got sacked.
Off play action. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Never a doubt. And the 1st points of the day come on that field goal.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. The offense changing the play. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Looking downfield, it's Warren. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Ford. Breaks the tackle.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll send the tight end in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires complete on the crosser. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Really nice job locking in by the quarterback that time on third down. That was a completion you had to have. You're only down 3-0, I get it. It's your second drive of the game, so lots of football to go, but you want to establish a rhythm and confidence as early as possible, and getting that completion on third down was big.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Stanford wants to push the pace. Running inside. It's Ford. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Makes the grab. It's Blackburn. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Warren. Fires to the tight end. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Looking for a crease, it's Ford. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. The officials stop play here as they check on the injured Cardinal player. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it on the option. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. He's looking to throw. Complete. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown. Stanford comes up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The officials stop play here as they check on the injured Cardinal player. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution, running and throwing the football? Wow.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Off the play fake. This time he's got his man. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
I tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
They just keep firing. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He'll get rid of it. Finds a man on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Right on the money. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Unleashes one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's loose down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Man, that's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Looking for a man. It's Warren. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He's going to run it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Trying to get it to the marker. Just ran over it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The officials stop play here as they check on the injured Cardinal player. Stanford going back to work with another first down. He might want another play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Just steamrolling the defense. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Wants to throw. It's Warren. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hawaii! The defense putting points on the board. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half, down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Could be an alley. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He's now up to 66 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. The Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work. Using his legs, it's Ford. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They knock him down right there.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Running into the open space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And he capped it off with a 27-yard touchdown run. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a third and long. Handoff to the lone back. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Now Stanford is going to call a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Not great field position. We'll see how aggressive they are in the final seconds. Wide receiver going in motion. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Stanford quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Warren. makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Making side adjustments here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's fourth. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, week one, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with TCU taking on the North Carolina Tar Heels.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my...
Oh, he's got some space. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turn.
Got a little grass. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Dropping back, it's Warren. Finds his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. So now it's second and long.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Takes the easy one to the back. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's looking deep. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. So on their first drive of this third quarter, they find themselves in a tie game after that last field goal. The run inside. It's Barfield. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Back to pass on second down. Had to get rid of it quickly.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the second half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing and throw the ball away. I love that decision by the QB.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Cardinal offense takes the field, ready to attack. Quarterback making adjustments. Takes a handoff. It's Irvin. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to impose their will with the run. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw, it's Warren. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Knocks him down a couple of yards short of the marker. And how about this free safety showing those tackling skills and forcing a 4th down? The Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. That's caught. It's Black. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
I think one of the most undervalued assets in good quarterback play is the play-action game. Making the run fake honestly and truthfully look...
Maybe a crease. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. The give to the back. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. So 1st down will open up the final period. They'll leave it with him. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. First down here, what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. They're going to ride this running back. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. In the red area, it's Irvin. And they swarm him under. Stanford wants to push the pace. Back to pass, it's Warren. He's got his man. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Offense, quick tempo. Running inside, it's Irvin. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go right back to him. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to power their way ahead. Touchdown, Cardinal! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. And now, after being stymied for this entire 2nd half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. Using his legs, it's Barfield. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Bought a little time, lets it go. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
All right, ball was incomplete, but that was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Really nice job of communicating with one another and understanding where that pass rush was coming from.
And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge 3rd down. He wants to take the top off. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Right back to the well.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of game.
Fouls through the defense. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. Final timeout taken by Hawaii. They'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Stanford going back to work with another first down. The give as they work on that clock. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. He works his way past the first down marker, and that will put this one away. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again.